Hello, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our three piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box as well. This being said, I'll leave you with your selection, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful rose quartz, then this will be your reading. Rose quartz is such a soft and gentle love stone. It is beautiful for promoting self-healing and gentleness, receptivity, feminine energy. Just a beautiful, kind and gentle healer. So this could be your energy, you could be experiencing this from the universe, you could be just feeling very loved and supported right now. You could be feeling a lot of love. But anyway, group 1, I was going to say group 2, maybe you're connected to group 2 in some way, but we have not even read that yet, so I don't know. You'll figure that out for yourself. Let's jump straight in. Some of the big energies here in this reading is Aquarius, Libra, Virgo and Leo. Some of the bigger energies here. Pisces and Virgo as well up there. Oh, and Cancer is down there too. So yeah, a few energies here. Could be you, someone you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. So let's jump straight in with the past energy. As you can hear, my cough is like just going away. I know last week it was like trying to take hold and I'm like, it's not going to happen, and it did happen, and now I'm well and truly on the mend. So my voice is still a little bit off, but we'll get through it. So my group 1s, let's have a look in the past energy. We have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords here. Interesting. Your whole reading is quite interesting. There's a lot going on for you right now. There's different areas of life that this touches on. Some things are blossoming, beautiful and great. Other things a little bit challenging. You can get through this. So first of all, in the past energy, there is divine inspiration. There is passion here. Some of you, this is new passion with the Page of Wands. For some of you with the Four of Pentacles, blocking card here, someone blocking their heart space and sort of turning their head away as well. You might be sort of blocking advances from somebody, or some in the past, or some energy from someone in someone else, spiritual energy, psychic energy. You could be feeling someone trying to reach out to you or connect with you through the ether, and you're just like blocking that, not interested. That could be the case for some of you. For others of you, this is a separate situation where you have got new passion and there's something very exciting for you going on. You're feeling inspired. You are really connecting to your messages. You're hearing the truth. There's a lot of alignment I'm hearing, like I'm seeing and hearing alignment. Spirit's like pushing you on the path I'm seeing here and telling you, directing you and helping you with navigating a challenge or where to go or how to handle something. With the Page of Swords here in the current energy, past and current energy, you can definitely tell that you have got your work cut out for you in a situation. You definitely need to be doing your research, making phone calls, appointments, organizing something. Maybe some of you are studying. There's a lot to learn here. You're needing to observe a situation or observe someone. You may be needing to like write down a history of events or something here as well, like record keeping. There's definitely some interesting stuff going on here, and it's like a little bit everywhere. Someone is keeping an eye on you if you have blocked them, or if it's the other way around, if someone's blocked you, you might be keeping your eye on them. There's definitely that interest. I don't know, there could be some interest there, but there's someone interested in you from the past or present. Yeah, there is this element for someone, maybe not for everyone, but there's a bit of that. Like this is typically the spying card, so someone might be keeping their eye on you. What do I want to say? Keeping tabs on you or something like this, or it could be the other way around. You're keeping tabs on a situation. And for those of you that are students studying, there is probably a bit of an emphasis right now to get the ball rolling and learn more, do more, and dive deeper. So in the current energy into the week ahead, it's interesting, you've got the page, the Knight of Pentacles next. And when I saw this after the Page of Swords, I'm hearing again, you've got your work cut out for you. When it first came out, I heard long road ahead. So there's definitely something that maybe you're just beginning, just learning how to navigate. Maybe it's like a specific system or the way something works. You're learning how it all works, and there's going to be a bit of a journey ahead of you with regards to this. You can tell here that you are more than willing and able to take this journey and do well. It's just going to take some time. We've got the Knight of Swords directly after that. So these can be two different situations, or for some of you it's the same thing, where like it starts off slow maybe this week and then boom, something happens that pushes things forward. You could also be dealing with an aggressive energy. I just heard aggressive, so that might be the case as well. Maybe you're just trying to, get along with things and move on your merry way, but something aggressive is maybe coming at you this week. That could be the case, not for everyone. If it is for you, you're probably going to feel like, yeah, I know who that might be. I don't think it's something totally unexpected. There could be something coming your way in the next 2 days or so. For a lot of you though, actually, like with this armor here on both of these, I feel like we're in an area where you felt like you were just rocking back and forwards here, not really like uncertain how to navigate or what to do. Suddenly you're going to know what to do, and there's going to be a plan, and there's going to be just this direct motion forwards, which is fantastic for you as well. So not everyone is an aggressive person. For some of you, it's more about momentum, where see the rocking horse, like 1 minute it's like not really getting anywhere, but you've got to, and then suddenly you're shooting off in a direction that you need to go in. So there's definitely a forward momentum in your week. You have the Three of Wands next after that, so it's like you're setting the wheels in motion for something. It's going to take some time still, even though things have shot off in some regard, or things have gone fast for you, or something's really happened. You still need to wait for the results. There's a goal far on the horizon. You've got to do what you can on your end and just wait for it to all unfold. We have Judgment here next. Maybe you're needing to wait for a decision, or you're needing to wait for someone's reply or response, or just like the formality of things, a procedure, maybe it is something to do with a policy, but like a procedure, the way like something needs to go in a systematic version of events, like it has to be a certain way. And you're just waiting for that judgment call, or that knowing, or that answer, the reply, or the sequence of events to unfold. There's a lot of like gentle inner alignment to where you're meant to go. Like coming back to that original message I felt earlier, with this like spirit's really pushing you on your path and where you need to go. You're really feeling that. Like maybe there's some things you're walking towards that is a little bit challenging, and maybe you'd rather not, or it's a little bit like overwhelming at times, but spirit's holding your hand and walking with you. This spirit could be a past loved one who's holding your hand. It could be the Divine Mother. It could be your guides. I think you'll know who that spirit is. For a lot of you, look how cute is this little cup. Love it. But there's definitely some level of awareness expanding in your week as you progress forward, and as you get a greater understanding of what you're moving through right now. There's more understanding to come, and a lot of grounding with this as well. It's good. I'm actually being drawn to the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So it's clear that you've got your work cut out for you. There's a lot of little things that need organizing and understanding and maybe learning about, but it's all going to become clearer as you move forward. Actually, I'm going to call the next one as well. You've got Fox Spirit with Think on Your Feet. We'll read from the book a little later, but right now I feel like it's just wanting to come into the reading, because even with the Knight of Swords, that's a very think on your feet energy. And you're going to have this broader understanding of how to attend to the details and do what's required of you to move through whatever's going on for you right now, but you are needing to be thinking quickly and acting in response to things in a way that you will feel guided. You're not going to be like, what do I do? Like you're going to find out each step of the way. At the end of the week, you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This is a really nice combination to have. This could be somebody in your life. It could be your own energy where things are harmonious. Things are feeling really supportive. Financially, things are going well for you, or that there is a person in your life who is emotionally and financially supportive towards you. Somebody who has your best interest at heart. Again, this could be your energy where you're just doing well, you're feeling good, you're feeling in check with your emotions, you're feeling calm and regulated, you've got enough to share with others. You're somebody's, maybe you're somebody's confidant or guide or support this week or this weekend. There's like, I feel like you feel in charge. You feel in charge of yourself, you feel in charge of your realm, you're feeling good, you're feeling in control. It's really nice. Or you have the support from someone who is of that energy. You've got a lot of love and nurturing to give to somebody here as well. There is energy of romance within this reading. So this could be someone who's there for you, is very solid and beautiful. Just because they're kings doesn't have to be masculine or feminine, or it doesn't have to be male or female, but it is a masculine energy. So it's showing up. So this could be you showing up or someone else, like I've said probably 4 times, but yeah, you know, pick it for yourself. It's sort of bringing me towards the rose cards where we have rose, lineage and rapture come together for group 1. Moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call and gather. And then you have rapture with sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy and pleasure in these cards. And I really like, if this is not the King of Pentacles, that's the King of Cups, really. It's like you're showing up for this, you're here for this. This is something you feel called towards. I just saw 1111 there. This could be a divine relationship for you. I'm sorry. Some sort of divine calling. You're hearing the call. You're gathering your resources, the soul family there to support you through this shift, this change, and this movement, whatever it is for you. You've got love, devotion, romance, sensuality and pleasure here. So there's definitely for some of you a beautiful relationship here supporting you on your journey. So in the area of challenge, we have the 2 of Swords, we have Justice and the Queen of Cups. And for this to be in the area of challenge, we've got the King of Cups, now we've got the Queen of Cups. Maybe there's an uncertainty in a particular relationship. It could be this energy from the past. It could be something you're currently dealing with. With the Justice there, it feels like maybe things have been unfair given that it's in your challenge, or maybe it's also that you're not certain how to proceed with a legal situation with regards to a Queen of Cups. Could be a mother energy, could be someone who's emotionally unstable given that they're in the challenge area, or somebody who manipulates with their emotions. This could definitely be a challenge for you and uncertain how they're going to respond, what's going to happen next. How do you navigate this? It's in your challenge at the moment, but seeking restoration of balance, fairness is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you right now. How how to handle this challenge. Interesting, actually, on the bottom deck energy, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Underneath that is the 9 of Cups. With the King of Pentacles in your end of week, we've definitely got this strong, grounded relationship here for you, and it is an utter wish fulfillment for both of you. There's a real blessing here. Now, this relationship doesn't have to be romantic, but with the Rapture card, it very well could be. There's a lot of beauty in support here. You have a lot of abundance is what I really get from this, and it's not just monetary, although it does feel monetary. There's so much more to this. It's spiritual, it's emotional, it's mental, it's just, there's so much goodness in what you move towards in your journey here, in relationships, in connection, and within yourself potentially as well. For those of you that's single and not interested, single as a Pringle, there's definitely that message of feeling more whole within yourself and feeling, just in control and able to nurture yourself, able to nurture others, feeling really aligned and in a good place, regardless of challenge that goes on. So what will help with your challenge? This is interesting cards. 4 wanted to come out for you. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, Strength, and the 6 of Cups. So what will help with the challenge? For some of you, this is about potentially abandoning a situation or a person that has left you feeling less than, or this could also be about nurturing your health when something's taken a big toll on you, really taking care of yourself. I feel like this is not giving in an area where you once did, with the Five of Pentacles being a card of being left out in the cold. So there's a situational person or something that needs to be left out in the cold. You're no longer to engage or plug into this energy. It may have left you feeling broken in the past. We have the Four of Cups here, and this is a particularly sad Four of Cups because normally with the Four of Cups we see the Three Cups empty and Spirit sort of offering you an opportunity that you're not really noticing. But these cups are sort of hanging from a rope here in the tree, and I just find that a little bit maybe disturbing even. So there could be some of your thoughts that go quite dark for you at times with regards to disappointments and things in your life that have really affected you on a deep level. And so what is going to help is to have a lot of strength around these past situations. Six of Cups, situations in relation to family as well here with this sadness. There's something connected to your family with sadness here, and you're needing to have strength over these deeper emotions and feeling not good enough, feeling not worthy. There's a lot of it's a very interesting combination of cards with what will help with the challenge. I think you're needing a lot more nurturing motherly energy, even if maybe you don't have a good relationship with your mother or your mother is no longer around. There's a need for mothering and nurturing here for you. And to look at the opportunity. If something isn't going right or how you'd like it to, see that the universe is holding your hand, somebody in spirit is holding your hand and trying to offer you this cup here to help you be strong and move through a challenge, to no longer repeat patterns of the past or ruminate in past situations with the Six of Cups there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I feel like I could sit and talk about that for a really long time, but I'm like trying to just not go too long today, so I can, because my timing was a bit late. We had a big weekend and my son got off to school a little bit late today, so we will just keep moving on forward. I think a lot of that, one or two messages should resonate for some of you here and what will help with the challenge. But anything that nurtures your inner child as well, or connecting with your own children. There could be disappointment. Maybe you're separated from your child here. When I look at this Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, like left in the cold, maybe you're feeling separated from family or children, and there's a need to be strong. That's probably why Justice is here. You could be going through a situation of family court or DV court potentially for some of you. Or like to sort of regain something you've lost here. There needs to be like a restoration of balance, and it doesn't feel very fair right now. Maybe you're needing to accept something as it is before you can transform it. That could definitely be part of this here as well. Sorry about my cough. It's so much better, I promise. So in the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, what you don't see coming is blessings and support. Generosity, the help that you need. You also have the Page of Wands and the Star card. So this is fantastic. What you don't see coming is the energy, the inspiration and the support you need to get hope again in a situation and to feel that things are going to align and work out for you. You don't see coming is a lot of hope and a lot of freedom. Freedom to move, freedom to obtain your goals, freedom to just the freedom you need to move into hope again, or to see that there's actually a light at the end of this tunnel. If there is a tunnel going on, there's the support is here. You're going to receive help. In the outcome of the tarot, you have the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. So this is different areas of life, right? In one area of life, you're navigating in a situation where you really need to defend yourself and stand up for what you believe in, or stand up for somebody else if that's what's required. You are feeling perhaps a little attacked, or a little bit like things, someone or a group of people are up against you in some way, and you're really having to stand up for who you are or what you deserve. And then on the other side, you've got this like light-hearted, look at him, he's on one of those springy little seahorses. Like there's a lot of fun here. There's a lot of romance, especially with the Rapture card of romance, pleasure, ecstasy, devotion, love, and sensuality. So there's a lot of self-expression and being able to meet people in a place that's very joyful, fun, and connected. And then with the Chariot in the center, it's like you're navigating these two different situations or parts of yourself or parts of life, but you're still moving forward with confidence. As you move forward, both of these situations, you're growing in confidence in the areas you need to. Definitely, it's like a you've got this message. So I really like that for you, group 1. Things are going well, regardless of where you feel like, you know, there's challenge. You're only going to learn as you go, and you've got really emphasis on spirit holding your hand. So we'll go into the the oracles. We've got here lineage of the rose. I put a little marker in there. I'll just read a little bit for you. This card contains within it a confirmation of the inner call and a reassurance that you're not alone. The mother of us all thanks you for being part of these changing times for humanity. She acknowledges your devotion to doing your best to support yourself and others in the journey back home, to themselves, to each other, and to the earth. She wants you to know that she is available to guide you every step of the way. Speak, sing, and dance with her. You are led, you are led, you are led. I didn't even read that before. I just put the marker in. I'm like, okay, I'll go to that when I feel it's ready. And it's exactly the confirmation on what I was saying before about your hand is being held. And you're here for this, moved by the goddess. Yeah, perfect. So, you also have a Rapture. It's such a tiny little piece of paper. I'm feeling called to read the rose transmission at the bottom. It says, my sensuality is sacred and holy. Other people's sensuality is sacred and holy. I open myself up to express and receive love in a way that feels safe and good for me. I release painful programming and experiences and return to love. This card comes with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure. Flora wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion, and your sexuality, no matter how you identify, are sacred and holy. She wants you to connect with your sensual true nature and to celebrate this in all people. It might be a part of you that's healing at this time. So we see, did I say that? I didn't mention this one before. We have the first quarter moon in Pisces with honor your feelings. It might be a time where there's a lot coming up for you, and maybe you're not able to fully articulate these feelings, but it's something that you are not to suppress or shove away. They're coming up for a good reason, and I feel like they guide you. So be very gentle with yourself. Connecting through meditation, I think, is very important with regards to what's going on and how you're feeling. We have the last quarter moon in Virgo, as we saw before. Attend to the details. Have I got something I want to read from this one? I'm just going to read this bit. I feel drawn. It would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, there's more to it than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. A tedious task may need to be taken care of before you can move forward and make the magic happen. Worries slow down your ability to make magic, so attend to the details and then you can have fun. And I kind of get that here as well, like with that really mirrors this Seven of Wands Chariot and this the fun in the Knight of Cups, where, you know, you may feel a little challenged by things, but as you move forward, you'll see that there's a lot more fun and things will unfold in a really blessed way for you. The lapis lazuli is really just standing out on the page there. That might be a crystal you want to work with at this time as well, just holding it with you. I am guided and protected by the divine is the affirmation here. Yeah, so time to clear away some tasks and get things done, move things forward. You had the fox spirit, think on your feet, see what it says here for you. Be alert now, for fox spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind a time to think outside the box and to notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. I'm just hearing like guided by whoever in spirit as well, whoever, your guides. And then 2 sweet little prompts to take care of yourself well at this time. One would be to clear your energy field. A bit of sage would be nice. And at this point, maybe you are drawn to group 2 for whatever reason. If you are, if you're not, everyone will be different. But only because when I first started shuffling for group 2, it became abundantly clear they needed this. They needed to sage. But so is group 1. So maybe because you're drawn to both, or maybe it's whatever. You also have the burning bowl ritual. And I always like to mention when this card comes out, the burning bowl ritual is such a fantastic thing. Maybe you have your own way, go for it. Maybe you want to Google some prompts and ideas, absolutely fantastic. But for me, a burning bowl ritual, whether it's alone or with a group of friends, I like to write the things down that I'm releasing with a lot of intention, and imagining that it's something that I see what my life is like without it, and see myself letting it go, whether that's painful or blissful. And then as I'm folding the paper to go into the fire, I fold it away from me, emphasizing that this is something I'm ready to release. And maybe I'll have a little mantra as I do so, whatever comes in, just go with it. And then popping it in the fire and watching how it burns. There's probably the most interesting part is watching how the paper will burn. Maybe it won't burn at all. Maybe it takes a long time to burn. Maybe it'll crackle. Maybe it'll go up in a big flame very quickly. It's very telling of what's in the fire. I also love reading my friend's fire as well. If I always like, do you mind if I interpret your flame? And it's always really fun. I enjoy that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, my beautiful group 1s with the rose quartz crystal. I hope this reading has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box below. I will open up the August spots very soon and make an announcement on all the socials. Speaking of socials, if you'd like to follow over on Facebook, I do post oracle cards there. They're quite long, but they are by Alana Fairchild, so they're incredibly well written. And I don't shorten the message, I just take it straight from her guidebook and share that with whoever needs it for the day. And those that like the background stuff, I share that on Instagram story. So yeah, that's a bit of information about that. All right, group 1, take care of yourself, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful Lepidolite Fairy, then this will be your reading. Lepidolite is such a beauty stone. I just always, whenever I see it, I just think beauty. And it is a beautiful stone for emotional healing, moving through stress and maybe even depression, feeling like in a bit of a funk, feeling like I'm getting like a drowning in emotion sort of feeling. So that could be the case for some of you. It's a good stone to help you move through transitions, bringing about more awareness in what's needed for you as you move through transitions, bringing you more emotional balance and goodness into your life. But it's also the message of the Fae. Maybe you're connected to them. Maybe they want to connect with you. I also feel like this message of, these elementals and hidden beings that are there to support you as well. So connect with them. Maybe you just love fairies and connect with them all the time, but yeah, maybe there's a lot of beauty, and that's something that brings beauty into your life. So group 2, this is an interesting reading. Let's jump straight in. Some of the energies here I can see is Leo, Capricorn, and Virgo. Yes, Virgo's here strongly. Okay, group 2. Let's jump into the past energy as always. You can probably hear my voice is not the greatest. Still, last week I was like just starting to get sick, and I'm like, I'm not going to let it catch me. It kind of did, and I'm now on the mend. So I may have a cough here and there, and my voice is a little off and soft, but we'll get through this. It'll be fine. I'm definitely feeling so much better. And it's been a really big weekend, so still a little tired from all of that, but it's been wonderful. So, all right, group 2. In the past energy, we have the 7 of Swords, Strength, and the King of Swords. What have you been going through, group 2? The 7 of Swords, Strength, the King of Swords. I really strongly see you here in the Strength card. There's an innocence here with the baby lamb. And I'll just mention those that might be curious. This is, you may recognize this as my profile picture on YouTube, and it's because I am a Leo and I'm also a little lamb in the Chinese zodiac, or the goat to the sheep, or whatever you like to call it. So I'm like, oh, what a combination. But anyway, back to your reading here, the Strength card. You are needing to really dig deep in the recent past and even currently to find the strength and the courage to move through some pretty nasty energy, potentially nasty energy. We've got here some really shady behavior with the 7 of Swords. Somebody has lied to you, manipulated. Maybe this is just energy you're constantly being used to. Maybe it's from your childhood and your family situation. Maybe it's relationships. Maybe it's with the law, work, career. Who knows what this is, but you have really had to pull in a lot of your own courage and inner strength to hold it together when dealing with this cold-hearted, nasty energy. This nasty energy could also be your own energy. Maybe you're very hard and critical on yourself. Maybe you've been struggling with your own inner demons. Like, this doesn't have to be external, but for a lot of you, I feel that it is external. And there's a part of you that there's an innocence to you with, like, maybe you're not used to this for some of you. Maybe you, even if you have had it all your life, you still don't know how to understand it or get used to these types of people and why they are the way that they are. It just maybe doesn't make sense to you. And that's probably because you're a beautiful soul and it's just not how it's not what you're here for. You're not here for that type of behavior. You're not here for that type of treatment. You're not here to think that way. Maybe that's part of this challenge here, is shifting your thinking as well for some of you. But anyway, the King of Swords, something in the recent past that you've dealt with, is somebody who's very detached from their emotions, somebody who's very cold, and maybe the way they speak to you is to leverage themselves or get themselves to have power over you. Maybe they've tried all sorts of different tactics in the past, but you are strong and you've got the light around you, and there's something about you that is, regardless of these people and their games, their power games, mind games, manipulation, whatever it is, you are going to be okay because you've got the light on your side, and there's something about you that manages to pull through everything and anything anyway, even if you feel like it pushes you under and that things are not well. You are, and that you're an innocent baby lamb and your heart needs protecting. You're actually so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Maybe you do acknowledge your strength, but like for some of you, you may not. I'm just really seeing the lion in her face there. Like there is a ferociousness to you. This is definitely your energy. You've got what it takes to, and with the Leo is all about the heart. The glyph of the Leo is a little circle with a squiggle going outwards, and that's because it is the heart center being projected out into the world, and it shows whether you are a Leo or not, or maybe you have strong Leo placement somewhere in your chart. I don't know why I'm just seeing Leo Mars for some reason, but that, maybe that's you. There's a real quality to leaning into this Leo energy, and it helps pull you through with grace and gentleness and kindness and compassion. So in your current energy, you have Virgo energy with, I don't know why I heard studious just then, maybe because I always attribute Virgo to a very studious energy, but this is the Judgment card, and there's some sort of realization here, a decision, a connection, a commitment, a calling for you to let go of this heaviness of the past and what you've had to deal with, and just move forward regardless, just trusting in the light, trusting in letting yourself feel lighter about a situation, which is interesting because you have the 10 of Wands next. So it may be that you sort of feel very up and down with this process or thing that you're going through right now, but you know that you are guided. There's a part of you inside that just knows you are guided. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to exhale. You're allowed to give yourself a moment of peace. You don't have to bombard your mind or your schedule with heaviness, responsibility, burden, and overwhelm. There's a real need to, yeah, actually that's right. When I first started shuffling for all three piles this morning, I really felt strongly, because the messages for group 2 were not coming through at first, and they were real blocked up, and it was like cards kept flying everywhere until I saged myself, and then everything felt better again. So I instantly felt like, okay, sage for group 2, you're needing some sort of energy clearing practice. Sage is fantastic. Whatever you use, it doesn't matter. Just do it with intention, do it with love, and take care of yourself, because that's what's needed right now. So, you know, as you do, give yourself permission to breathe, or permission to rest and be okay. There is still a lot of burden and challenge on the path ahead with the 10 of Wands. You may feel like you've just got to do it all on your own, or there's a lot of baggage and you've got a long path to go. 8 of Cups is the next card. So this is a realization this week that you don't have to carry all of this heaviness, even if it is still a way to go on your journey. You can let go of the things you cannot change. The serenity prayer comes to mind here, the wisdom to know the difference, but acting where it is that you can create change. You're walking towards a beautiful horizon. You actually are, whether you believe it or not. I'm just looked down and saw believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, because it is going to get you where you're going. You are going to a better place. There's a better situation on the horizon in whatever's going on for you, group 2. There's definitely something better way down on the horizon. It could be a way off, it could be a couple of months, I don't know. But there's 100% you having to let go of something that you can't control. And it's pitiful anyway. There's something about it that's pitiful. I actually feel like, ugh, when I connect to that, like I'm actually really, I have a lot of anger in this quite a second, as I like just said pitiful. Like there's a ridiculous amount of anger, and I just want to tell someone a piece of my mind. So that could be you, how you're feeling about someone. There's so much you just want to at someone. That could be the case. Let's have a cup of tea. Yeah. Yes. It is everything just, what I'm getting from this is a little bit intense. It's just like, there's a lot of frustration towards a situation or a person in this group at the moment, and everything's been destroyed is what I'm getting in a situation. Not everything in life, you're actually moving towards good things, but in the past, something behind you, something you walk away from, it's been destroyed. There's like, I'm just getting, there's nothing left. I think I should move on, because I really want to get quite nasty about it. And we already, as individuals listening to this, will know what that's about for you, and honor those feelings. Get angry, have sacred anger, let it flow. But for the sake of moving forward in the reading, we're going to leave that there for you to play with and address and deal with, because you got what it takes. And some of it you may not need to, actually. Like, just feel those feelings, write them out, speak them out, scream them into the pillow, whatever it is. But probably don't engage in aggressive behavior or fighting, because it won't really get you where you're going. Just really remember that you are focusing on a better horizon, and believe in yourself, because you're going towards better things. I'm just seeing now, trust all will be well. Next card out is the 9 of Swords. So there is still this anxiety and stress. Maybe it's interrupting your sleep. Maybe you're having dreams and messages come through your dreams. But the 9 of Swords is definitely a high stress card. So this week does look like you're moving through it. You're moving through it. You're on the up. You've got the upper hand in some regard. Even if you feel you don't, you've just got to trust that what's happening now is to take you where you need to go. But for right now, it is stressful for you. You have the Devil card next as well. So you may be really, really stressed about being manipulated or controlled. Maybe you're struggling with an addiction cycle, something unhealthy for you that you keep going into. That could be a message for some of you. You've definitely got some devil energy to conquer at this time, or just not engage in. And you don't, because the next card is the Queen of Wands. And it shows me that whatever you go through this week, you end up leveling up. I feel like so much lighter now and self-empowered. So by the end of the week or the weekend, there's something about what this situation that you take your power back, or you feel like you've got this. You're leading the course of your life. You are charting your own course here. And The pussycat stands out to me, maybe connection with your cat if you have one. But I'm getting a few interesting cat messages there. So it's not specifically about having a pet cat, but something about a cat isn't. I don't know. There's a message for someone in the animal of cat. Lean into the cat in your life. It could be a friend you've got called Cat or something. I don't know. But yeah, here, look, I think you're like, I'm getting like with this hand out as well, like you're kissing something goodbye. Like I'm hearing hasta la vista, baby. That's funny. Yeah, you definitely overcome, and you're very proud of yourself. You've got something special in your hand worth nurturing, and it's your own power. It's your own ability to choose. It's your ability and choice to not re-engage or recycle old patterns, right? And then the end of the week you have the Four of Swords, which is all about rest and healing, which is interesting. It's in conjunction with the card Rest. Look at these two. So this is definitely what you are needing. You are needing rest. Give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to pull back wherever you need to. You don't have to go out with friends. You don't have to go and do this thing or that thing. You don't have to answer that email or text. You don't have to answer the phone if you don't want to. It's okay. Give yourself permission to rest and to meditate, to contemplate, to take your time. Because what you're moving through is choppy. It's not easy. It's not. But you've got this. In the area of challenge, like that wasn't challenging enough, you've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So the challenge is moving through this heartbreak into a new path. For some of you, this is connected to family, past loved ones. Maybe this could be about past traumas as well, ruminating on situations or old conversations and fights in your mind or in your heart. They maybe really play on you a fair bit. That could be the challenge. The challenge, though, really is about movement forward and taking a new path right now and figuring it all out. How do I do this? You've got dreams, goals, aspirations, and desires. How do we bring them to reality? There's a lot of heartbreak here. There's a lot of emotion and feeling. Maybe I'm just being drawn back to the lepidolite. So maybe this is a stone you'd like to work with, because it is a stone of helping with emotional healing and stress, transitions, depression. There's betrayal in this energy as well. Seven of Swords was the first card out. Maybe that's the biggest challenges you've dealt with, a betrayal in a family. You've got children here with the Six of Cups. You may not have children, but you know, some of you will. And it's a matter of navigating a betrayal within the family and how to move forward. What do I do? That sort of thing. What will help with this challenge? We have got the interesting, you've got directly above it the Three of Swords, right? And then here you've got the Ace of Cups, which is emotional healing. I'm seeing Reiki energy, maybe doing Reiki on yourself or receiving some Reiki, but all of these cards here is about closing out an old cycle and choosing to love yourself. We have here with the Six of Swords, leaving the past behind. This is especially given that you've got the Ten of Wands here with all this heavy baggage, because the Six of Swords is about leaving behind the mental and emotional baggage and traveling light, only taking with you what's necessary. Really, like I'm getting like as well stopping the old stories. If there's someone out there that just keeps telling yourself certain stories, or this is how it's always going to be, or repeating old stories or belief systems about yourself or others or situations, it's leaving that behind and giving yourself a fresh slate, giving yourself a fresh start. Really, like there's a graduation energy here with the World card. So this is about you really like seeing someone tie off a boat, sending it off, and like off you go. So there might be some cord cutting needing to be done there. Definitely the energy of release, healing, and self-love. Moving towards new love, a new cycle in love, letting yourself have that, letting yourself heal and have that. Queen of Cups is on the bottom deck energy. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Yes, there is new love for you, group 2. For some of you that are interested in that in the path ahead, maybe not right now, maybe it is right now. But the Queen of Cups is emotional healing and receptivity, and it's moving you towards a more compassionate, connected relationship for you. There is new love. I just want to also mention we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups there as well. So there's a lot of work to be done. You just stay focused on your healing. You stay focused on what's good, catching up with good friends, celebrating your success and your milestones, seeing how far you've come, not going back to things that hurt you. letting go, letting go, letting go, letting love in, loving yourself. I'm getting like a whole new routine and things that you add into your routine that show you self-love through good food. Nourishing your temple is a card here in the self-care prompts. So good food, good affirmations, being kind to yourself, loving your body, loving the image you see in the mirror. There's so much here. I just saw 1717. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have the Seven of Cups first. What you don't see coming, I feel like when I saw this, I was like, I think they do see this coming, Spirit. It's like the overwhelm, right? What you don't see coming, apparently, is all these options opening up to you. Maybe that's what you don't see coming in the Seven of Cups. But first, I'm like, I think they know they're overwhelmed. I think they know they're uncertain with what to do or choose right now. But it may be actually, like, I've only just realized in this moment that it probably actually means more that there's going to be options for you. And right now you may not feel like there's any options. That's why the Two of Wands is probably in the challenge. Like, where do I go? What way do I head from here? What do I choose? There's going to be options for you. And there's also going to be a surge of sadness come up with the Five of Cups. Allow that. Allow yourself the room, space and time, the rest that's needed for you, these emotions to come up. Cry it out, dance it out, rage it out. Do whatever you need to do. Let those feelings flow. Then you have the Ace of Wands, where there's going to be inspiration. See, there's also like a bit of a tear here. It's through your sadness that you're going to release and create room for inspiration and that connection to source to direct you and guide you. There's new passion on the horizon you don't see coming. Movement forward, conversations back and forwards that help you understand where you need to go. This can be a helpful conversation. It can be a challenging conversation for some of you, but either way, it's going to help you know which way to go. And slowly but surely, you move yourself forward. You're going to figure this out. You're going to be okay. Everything is going to work out beautifully. Challenging, emotional release, but beautiful. In the area of the outcome, and I knew this one particular card was going to be there. And when it did, I'm like, yeah, must be psychic or something, because like I just knew that was coming. It's the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands feels to me about a healthy, happy home space. Some of you may be moving home. Some of you maybe that's the Ten of Wands, like you've just moved home or you're about to move home, and there's something very stressful around the home space that needs changing, and it's going to change. And the outcome is a good one, the Six of Wands. There's a victory here. You're feeling on top of the world. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You're single. Maybe you're not single for everyone, but you are independent. This is a single lady card. You're showing up, and the universe is showing up, and friends are showing up, and there's abundance here for the picking. You have worked hard to receive the blessings that come your way. There will be blessings that come your way. You're going to feel good in your own skin. There's going to be a big change here. For some of you, this is like a beauty glow up. You're changing the way you express yourself or the way you dress yourself. There's something going on here that's really beautiful. Maybe you're going to some ecstatic dance groups or a festival, or there's something here that you're doing. Actually, I'm getting like aerobics. I'm getting like a lot of these fun sort of community groups that you can go to learn and play with and do new things. Like maybe some of you are acrobatics, literally a circus tent there. A cacao ceremony, meditation groups, yoga courses, like whatever this is, you're doing things in your community that are really helpful and healthy, and maybe you've never done them before, maybe you have and it's something you're reigniting, but you're getting amongst it, you're feeling good, you're on top of the world. That's the new horizon you walk towards. For some of you, it's the soulmate relationships as well, more friendships to come your way, or a partnership in particular. But for right now, with the Nine of Pentacles, some of you might just want to be single and sort of just get back in touch with yourself. So in the Oracle cards, we have healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Which is interesting because from another deck, the next card was trust that all will be well with the new moon in Virgo. There is a new start happening for you. Just trust. So I feel like reading from the book a little bit. You're not broken. You're a part of the ever-changing nature of life. Ever-changing, ever-changing, ever-changing. Change is your natural state. The rose knows that you were never meant to stay the same. To be one single shape, size, or way. You're not normal, and that's normal. You're always becoming more and more of who you truly are. Healing is happening every moment of every day. You're returning to your true state every moment of every day. Call in your support team of people who can hold you in that. Who can you trust in the grace of your natural state? A true healer knows that they're not the only one doing the healing. Rather, they're holding the vision of the return to wholeness, knowing that wholeness isn't a stagnant state. When you embrace all parts of life, from the ecstasy to the agony, to the joy to the grief, the bloom to the fall, the bud to the rosehip, you realize that healing is always happening and life is on your side. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through it is to embrace all parts of it, the light and the shadow. And as any healer or an initiate knows, the only way to the light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow, and sometimes the pain, is the portal to your liberation. You're not broken, you're healing. Healing is happening. Trust in the timing of life. And that's exactly what I was seeing here as well. Your pain is your portal to liberation, and that is the Five of Cups and this the teardrop in the Ace of Wands. Like, allow this to happen. Allow this process. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. So you have the new moon in Virgo with trust all will be well. It says, sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want. So take your time and allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way both to distract yourself and to boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure you pay attention. I like that. I like that about doing something kind for someone while you wait for things to unfold. Trusting that all will be well. Like, yeah, that's taken care of. Thank you, Spirit. Well, I'll just fix a little thing over here for someone. Spread a little love and kindness. Squirrel. With squirrel, I feel like with the oracle message and a protection message, and I feel drawn to the protection message, especially given the cards we have here on the table. So let's go in for that. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough or being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all of your strengths, wisdom, and resources? You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that Spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in your most challenging times. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight. Be ready to be revealed when you most need them. I'm just getting drawn to the Seven of Cups now too. And that's it, like, yeah. See, they're all upside down. You don't know what's inside these cups. So relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know that you are poised and ready for whatever is coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. So much trust here. Trust that all will be well. Trust the process. Trust, trust, trust. This is a time to trust. And then you have some self-care prompts too that we've already seen. One being the nourish your temple, good, beautiful food, beautiful music. I actually finally got to listen to the artist Fia again this morning. I haven't listened to her in a long time. And it's just so beautiful. Maybe you want to listen to some Fia. Very nourishing. Her lyrics are just medicine. It's spelled F-I-A. And yeah, you'll find some of her beautiful, sweet songs. But also, like I said, food, thoughts, healing, a bath, all sorts of things. Looking at the stars, understanding yourself, healing your aura, going for Reiki. I don't know. There's lots you can do to nourish your temple. We have rest. We saw that 2 times and heard it a few more. And then you have family, maybe some time with special family that mean a lot to you. Connection with family could be very nourishing for you at this time. And do something nice for family. That could be the thing as well for some of you. Just while you distract yourself from whatever else is going on, trusting that all will be well, go do something nice for a family member. Okay, group 2, that is what I have for you in this reading with the Lepidolite Fairy. I hope that it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box below. However, I feel like they're probably booked up for July, so I'll open August soon, and I'll make an announcement on all the socials when I've opened them up. And speaking of socials, I let group 1 know as well that I also share, for those that don't know, oracle cards a fair few days of the week on Facebook, on Tarot with Amber Facebook page. You can find that in the description box as well. And they are nice long messages for the collective each day, or not each day, but most days. And I do not shorten those messages because Alana Fairchild is such a beautiful creator of oracle, so it would be blasphemous to shorten her message. And those that are interested in background stuff, just, you know, everyday life sort of stuff, that's shared on my Instagram story. So if you're into that, go check that out too. It's usually just, you know, my son Jackson and cooking and whatever we're up to that day. But and lots of cat spam if you're into that. Yes, so that's it for group 2. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this beautiful pyrite cluster, and this one will be your reading. So pyrite is a beautiful stone for protecting from negative energy, but also enhancing your creativity. And a lot of this reading is filled with creativity, so it might be a theme for you at the moment: creative expression, having ideas, stepping into your creative potential. It's all here for you, group 3. And my voice might be a little bit off, as you may have noticed last week I was coming down with something which I refused to let take hold, and it did, and here we are. On the other side of it, on the mend. But yeah, my voice is still a little off and I may cough a little bit, but it's all good. I'm feeling fine. I'm very happy to be here. So group 3, we have in your reading, we have the main energy of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini. We have Cancer and Pisces here, as well as Leo. Already said Aquarius, they're here strongly, and Virgo as well. So there's a few energies here. Could be you, someone you're dealing with, or a part of your chart that's activated at the moment, something going on there. All right, let's jump into the past energy with the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Lovers. Oh goodness. So starting out here, 7 of Cups. First of all, when I looked at this, I felt like there's some numerous different things this could mean for you, and take what resonates, leave the rest, as always in a tarot general reading. But with the 7 of Cups, you can see here there's none of these cups are really bad cups. Like, you know, typically in the 7 of Cups we've got some negative sort of things going on, but for you it's more about figuring out in the recent past how to navigate a situation. This could be to do with friend groups with the 3 of Cups here, or relationships of some kind, or it could be about a goal that you've wanted to achieve. It's like, do I do this? Do I do that? Which way do I go? Trying to figure it all out. You maybe have a lot of creative ideas or inspiration, and you're just in the past not been so certain which way to turn with regards to your ideas and options here. 7 of Cups is generally a feeling of being a little bit overwhelmed with options and not certain which one to take, feeling like you wish you had more information than you did, and you could, if you could just sort of see how it would turn out, then you would feel a lot better about things, but you don't know how it's going to turn out. There's a lot here of the unknown in your reading, and you're needing to just really trust and move through the process and have a good time with it all. There's beautiful celebrations in the recent past with the 3 of Cups and the Lovers. Maybe some of you have caught up with some good friends, or you've had good times reuniting with people that you love in the 3 of Cups. Some of you have definitely got some ideas though. I'm coming back to the 7 of Cups again. I'm like, there's something you're chewing on, like, like, what do I do? You may have an idea, like, should I do this? And it's an idea that I think will bring you a lot of connection with friendship and have a really good time. So I feel like it's a choice you're going to make to do whatever this thing is, but you're not so certain how to or which exact thing to do. But I can definitely see there's something going on here. And with the Lovers card, it is not only about a soulmate connection, it can also be a card of making a commitment, making a choice that is going to be beneficial for you in the long term. And this choice looks like it's taking you in a different path, or it may be taking you on a bit of travel here. With the Two of Cups being next, Two of Wands being next. She's got the World card here. Maybe some of you are traveling overseas, or you've got some plan that's going to take you in a different direction based on the past, like umming and ahhing and bits of change that has happened and new information that's come in. You've gotten to the point where you're like, right, I'm ready to make some change or take some action or to do something a little bit differently here. And away you go. So the Two of Wands goes on to the Nine of Pentacles. We even have the Magician here as well. This is really successful, fantastic energy. I feel like actually for some of you, there's a bit of finances coming your way from something you've maybe done in the past, or you just like, I don't know, you're feeling financially abundant. Maybe there's an increase in finance, or you just are in a good position to make some sort of dream come true. You've got resource here. You've got the ability to manifest something, and it's happening for you. You really feel, I think, ready for whatever this new path is you're going to take. You've got what it's required to be successful. This could be career, travel, relationship, I don't know. It's a tricky one for group 3 this week, but you should know what it's about. It's about you being more independent and creating something new for yourself, and you're going to do that. Seven of Wands does speak on challenges. Now, some of these challenges are in regard to your independence. Maybe not everyone is comfortable with you striking out on your own or doing something, going a little rogue. This could be a whole different scenario in general as well, where you're not too certain how to deal with someone or something, and it just is very challenging for you. For some of you, you may feel like you are not understood or appreciated as well. This is typically a card of sort of defending yourself, what you feel, what you deserve, how you think. You may be needing to defend the way you see things. But I do feel like, for some of you, this is sort of linked to this situation of striking out in independence. Others of you, this is a whole other scenario where later this week you will be dealing with a situation where you need to just stand up for yourself a little bit. Stand up for what you want, stand up for what you believe in, or maybe stand up for someone around you. And then towards the end of the week, we have the Star card, or I was going to say the Hope card. So it is the card of hope. It is a card of feeling like there's a renewal of energy and feeling good about things. We're looking forward to things. But then we have the Four of Cups after it, which is a card of feeling pessimistic and disappointed and bored. So maybe it's through your boredom and adversity, that things that come up against you, that sort of pushes you in the direction you need to go. Maybe it's the things not working out or not going smoothly is what actually inspires you to take action or change. We've got here an opportunity here with the Four of Cups. You may not see it. You're not looking at it. You're not focused on it right now, but there is an opportunity trying to reach you. I'm also getting there's a message from Spirit that's been trying to reach you that you haven't been able to fully articulate or identify yet. Like Spirit's been trying to let you know something, and it's good news, but you have either not been able to understand it, or not been ready to hear it, or not wanted to hear it for some reason. It's another message I got there, but I think I already said this before, like the reason something's not going smoothly is actually a good thing. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is. If there's something not going smoothly, it's actually a good thing. It makes you want to figure it out. It inspires you to create a change. It drives you where you need to go. So it's a bit of a weird cryptic message this week. I don't fully understand it. I hope you do. I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's fine. I just have to trust, and so do you. In the area of challenge, this is another interesting one for you. We have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Sun. So the area of challenge may be about love, or learning about love, learning about people that are important to you. There could be a younger person in your life. This could be your daughter. This could be your son. It could be your friend. It could be a sibling. Who knows? But there is someone in your life who is younger than you that maybe it's challenging to understand them. Or maybe it's challenging to love them, or maybe they have a different type of mind, or the way they speak is challenging. There's something here that is challenging in this younger person, and to remain positive around the situation to do with them. For some of you, Sorry. For some of you, the challenge is about somebody that, I don't know, I'm hearing is a little spiky. Somebody who's, yeah, a challenging person. For others of you, this is a whole message. It's not about another person. It's about remaining positive and learning new things. Maybe the challenge is in learning new things and allowing that to open your mind, and to learn to love, to learn to be compassionate. Maybe finding compassion for someone or a situation, or to have an elevated, expanded view on things is a challenge at the moment. Maybe there's good reason why it's a challenge to understand or love or have compassion. Maybe there's good reason. But either way, it is in the area of challenge, and it's interesting cards to have in the area of challenge because typically they are so positive. Maybe it's feeling challenging right now to feel positive. Or there could be lots of thoughts going around, lots of like, oh, I'm just getting like a bit of lack of understanding. So there's like, maybe you're just not fully understanding someone or something, or the way they think, or the way they do things, or why they do what they do. I actually want to get a little bit more because I'm just like, what? I feel confused as heck in group 3 this week, but whatever. I don't really mind being confused. Kind of used to that at times. Underlying energy is the Fool. This is about uncharted territory, new experiences, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, taking a bit of a gamble, trying something different. Theme of your life right now, maybe. So, challenge, please. Anything that can sort of... Thanks. Temperance, having patience. I see Death on the bottom, 2 major arcanas. Yeah, there's definitely having patience where you move through a change, or somebody else is moving through a change. There is, and having more understanding. I think the message I was trying to give before is right. I just don't get it or how it fits because I'm not in your situation at this time. But you hopefully do understand it. Healing, finding healing and understanding around change. Again, I saw the Page of Wands. This is definitely for a lot of you to do with a younger person in your world. Could be a child, could be a friend. I don't know what's going on here. What do we got? The King of Wands fell out. Let's get another one on the King of Wands because I'm not sure if that was the right card. It did fall out face down, so like, was I meant to pick it up? I don't know. I suddenly feel so confused for this group. 2 of Cups. Okay. Maybe you're in a state of confusion. Maybe it's just me. The challenge may be in a relationship here, trying to help navigate. Maybe you see the way things should go. You have a bit of a vision, or you have an understanding of what you wanted for this person, and it's just not working how you hoped or wanted it to go. Maybe there's a lack of companionship or understanding here. Anyway, what will help with this challenge is the 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this with the 6 of Wands, this is about letting yourself be seen. It's a public victory. It's about putting yourself out there. It's not being afraid of attention. It's getting the acknowledgement that you deserve for some work that you've done. It's all of that sort of stuff. So maybe it's about putting yourself out there. Maybe it's about speaking your truth. 4 of Swords and the Knight of Wands, you've got here rest. What will be supportive right now is to balance out this extroverted energy with some rest and relaxation, contemplation, sort of being carefully considerate about how it is you put yourself out there, or how it is you... I'm not getting the word. I don't know why. How you express yourself, for lack of a better word there. And then the Knight of Wands is a matter of motivation, drive, will. It is a fluctuating energy at times. It's sort of inspired in the moment by whatever catches its eye, and it goes for it. So if there's something that catches your eye and you're inspired, then it's sort of encouraging you to just go for it, leap out of bed and run for that idea that comes to you in the morning, jot it down, paint it, whatever it is. But this is a card of expression and passion and going for the things you want in the moment. So don't be afraid, don't hold yourself back, go for it. speak your truth, share your truth, but with careful consideration at the same time with the Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles, be very generous and understanding and giving. Hopefully this is making sense, because I just feel a little unsure. And I did last week as well, actually, but that's because I was sick. And this week it's not, I don't feel like it's because I'm unwell. I feel like I'm actually a lot better, even though I don't sound better. I feel a lot better. And group 1 and 2 felt very clear, but this one's not so much. So yeah, maybe it is to do with yourself not feeling so clear, or maybe it's just such an intricate message that it's hard to pull on a general, but you get what it means for you. In the area of what you don't see coming, we have Judgment, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Tower. First of all, when these two came out without them two, I was seeing that this is like an understanding of, and like you're going to get an opportunity to develop your skill, to see how good you can create something, or how well you can do, how strong you can get, how much better and intricate your work can become. You're going to really see that. For others of you, or maybe all of you again, there's definitely a situation where something heavy falls away. You don't see it coming. Maybe it's a job that's just been really taxing on you. It's blocked your freedom and your creativity. It's blocked your flow, and it's something that may leave your world soon, so that you can. You've got to trust here with the Judgment card that this is happening for a reason. You are protected. You are guided through this transformational change. For some of you, you could be landing a brand new job that takes you away from an old job. But there's definitely something here where something very heavy for you is crumbling and not going to last with the Tower here. And you may not see this Tower moment coming, but it is a good thing. Just trust that you are protected and guided by your angels, and that things are happening for a good reason. In the area of the outcome, we have the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Another big message of trust. For some of you, there's like inspired ideas or an opportunity that's birthed through your subconscious mind. So something that comes deep from within you, or something that it could burst through from your fears as well. It could be fear that inspires you, or it's something to do with how you're feeling about things. Let me get a little bit more on that as well. I don't know what's going on with me at this moment, but let's just roll with it. With the lily pads, there's Justice there. I saw the Three of Swords. Sorry about the cough. It's probably pretty loud with the headphones for people, but with the lily pads there, I've always see that as like an opportunity. And then the lotus is all around. I see that as awakening and understanding. This card obviously wants to be represented by Scorpio energy. We now have Libra here as well. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This is like really confusing for me, but let's have a look. I'm thinking with this Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here, the Moon, the Justice, it's like you need to protect yourself, and you're good in doing that. Like even if you're worried or doubting yourself, or doubting a move, or doubting a thing you need to say to someone, you are doing fine with just protecting your energy right now. And there will be a new opportunity. I feel like fear holds you back in some area, but there will be an opportunity for you to move things forward, as long as you are clear and honest with people and yourself. For the time being, you may feel like you want to protect yourself, but in the future something is going to unfold that is a little uncertain. You're not going to know how it turns out. You're going to have to trust things. Something is falling away, but it's going to bring you to something new. Everything is going to be fine. Focus on the positive. Just be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Protect yourself and your energy where necessary. Look after yourself. The High Priestess is sort of like giving me that real mystery vibe. It's like you're not to know how things are going to unfold. You're not to know the answers about things. There's something about this that you're not supposed to know for whatever reason, but you are supposed to trust in new adventures. So maybe it's like doing something very creative, and you don't know how the results are going to turn out, but the point is it's about the journey, not the outcome. And you're going to have to just go through this journey, whatever it is. So I'll go to the oracle cards because I don't know if I'm making any sense. We have here the whispers of Mother Earth with creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Definitely some of you here are in it for the creative message, but let's have a read. There are creations seated within you, planted before your birth. There are unborn possibilities yearning to be woven and creative solutions waiting to be realized. Songs of the ancient earth humming through you, beckoning to be sung. New consciousness that longs to be written into matter. Surrender to the creations whispering you forth. Perhaps they're calling you to reweave the web of life in some small way, to stitch the soul in a little more. We came bearing keys for each other, and as you share your song, it unlocks something in someone else. Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They can't be reproduced. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is the planet of creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to truly create. So much of humanity has been raised to consume. We're so focused on more and more and more that we've forgotten how to grow sustainably. Our consumption is killing us. Trust the seeds that have been planted within you. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, creatives, poets, singers. Yet, to be human is to be creative. It doesn't matter what the result may be. Just carve out time to express your soul through your creativity. The seeds planted within you will show you the way. They have intelligence within them, and all you need to do is tend them through daily grounded creative action. Like I was saying before, you don't need the answers and the results. You just needed to make a start on something and allow this inner part of you come forward and shine. With the moon, something from deep inside wants to come out to life, and it's like, for some of you it's a painting, for some of you it's a song, for some of you it's a book. There's something to be done here. So we have the full moon in Aquarius with be real. You know, be real. I don't think it needs much more explanation than that. Like, be true to who you are. Be honest with yourself. We have focus on the positive with new moon in Sagittarius. What have I got here in the book? Focus on the positive. Let's go to that one. The way is clear. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride. That should be easy enough as long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck. It's true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows you that you're moving into a good luck phase. As Abraham Hicks says, think about what you do want, not what you don't want. Focus on the positive now. Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can master the art of feeling good, the longer it will stay that way. It's probably why the sun is in the challenge. Positive thinking, positivity is a challenge right now. But you just need to put yourself out there regardless and stop being afraid. You have the card Be at Peace with Dove Spirit. Quite harmonious, if I say so. With her peaceful cooing, the gentle Dove Spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of Dove Spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you, embody tranquility above, below, and all around you. Much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her message to remind you of the beauty of harmonious existence in all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. I love that. I love that. Even though, like, I feel like the oracle cards are making what I've said here make a little bit more sense to me, but then again, it's not my message to make sense of, so I'll just let it go. I do feel a little weird though. And then you have these awesome synchronistic self-care prompts. One is watch a movie, just relaxing movie, something to inspire you maybe, or something to relax you and rest with. But we've got a little pussycat here on your lap, so maybe cuddle close with your pet. And then you had spend time with animals, so an extra message of spending time with your pet or animals outdoors in nature, connecting with animals. Maybe it's an animal movie you want to watch. But yeah, that is what I have for group threes in this reading this week. I hope that it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. There is a link there to book that. I haven't opened August yet, but I will be opening that up soon. If you are interested in oracle cards for extra guidance and messages, I do share on my Facebook page, Tarot with Amber. The link is also below. Some oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. I don't shorten the message. They are beautiful, long messages straight from her guidebook. So if you're interested in that and you're not aware, go click over there and check it out. And in any background stuff, you know, everyday life happenings in our world, that's all shared on Instagram story. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out there as well. Also Tarot with Amber, with the links below. So group 3, that is what I have for you. And I hope you enjoyed your reading and look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye.